Okay, hello there again for another talking video, and well, yeah, here is the second talking video for today to go along with the cuss words video. And well, I don't think there's going to be too much of a similarity between this video, the critic people, and the cuss words video. However, if there is any similarity between the two, I know how I mentioned in cuss words that I hope that we can strive to do the right thing by keeping our language clean and by, trying to do the right thing and going against the crowd. And, well, this video, this subject, this is about going against the crowd and just sharing some thoughts on how to deal with life. And when we think of what I call the critic people, yeah, when you are at school or at work or at any other setting, there can be those people who may look at you and then talk to you, and they may give you a hard time about a few things. Some people may give you a hard time about living as a Christian and how you're striving to be as clean cut as you can be. And while I've run into this before, not recently, but when I was in middle school and high school, there were people who gave me a hard time every now and then about how I am a music historian. And I love all that old music and studying it, and I'm still a fan of Paul Simon. Some people may give you a hard time about that because, you're not listening to the latest stuff, even if the latest stuff has a lot of garbage in the words with the music. And yeah, there can definitely be people out there who give you a hard time about something. And when you stand your ground and you defend yourself by saying, that's who I truly am, some people may keep talking back at you or even giggling, and some people may not even want to associate with you again. And what I am saying here in this video is that, yes, I do encourage you very strongly to keep standing your ground and remember who you truly are, even if, you have accepted God and you are trying to be different from the crowd. It's not easy, but if you have accepted God and that is who you truly are, then yeah, it's very good to stand your ground and tell people who you truly are. And remember with, these critic people, in any setting where you run into this problem, the thing to know is that a lot of the people, especially, in the grade school years, middle school, high school, and even at certain jobs, a lot of these people are temporary. When you start high school, then you may not see some of those people again. Maybe some of them have gone to a different school, or if you're in high school, like for me, yeah, I ended up going to a high school with 3,000 students, and there were some people after middle school that I never really did see again. And they did not even give me a hard time because I didn't run into them. We were not in the same classes. And while there were some people in high school that I can remember who may have just lightly said something, but it was still kind of a rude kind of thing where they were giving me a hard time about maybe with how I was starting to slick my hair back or how I was into wearing a vest a few times in high school. And again, with the music and also standing up for myself as a Christian. And only every now and then in high school did I run into that, but I still did. And some of those people were never friends of mine at all. And also, some of these people were friends of mine, and they gave me a hard time every now and then about something. And, well, after high school, especially, that's when people graduate, and a lot of people you may never see in person again. And, I just bring this up because how often do we see it or hear it where someone may be trying to fit in once one of these critic people try to persuade someone to fit in? And I just think about how we may be trying to please certain people and fit in with the crowd when a lot of these people are temporary and they will not be in our life forever. And they don't live with us either. It's just people that we see at school or work. And yeah, I mean, especially after high school, a lot of people you never see again. And yeah, there have been people I remember who were there for a couple of years in a row at Cedar Point Hollow Weekends. Some of these critic people who gave me a hard time or debated me about what I was standing up for, and then after a couple years I never saw them again. And yeah, it's just important to remember that we don't want to let these temporary people who don't live with us, we don't want them to try to persuade us to fit in with, talking in a dirty way with cuss words and behaving in a sinful way and trying to fit in just to fit in. It's important to remember who you truly are. And if you are a Christian, then remember to take that with you and to not let all these people get you down. And remember, especially after high school, well, yeah, it can still happen where some people give you a hard time depending on the setting, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people go their own ways after high school, and you don't have to worry about all of that immature teasing and taunting after high school. And yeah, I can think of some people who I never did see again after high school. Some of them maybe just once, but yeah, I never did see him again. And well, the good news here, because I'm saying how you may not see a lot of these people again. If you're thinking, oh no, but what am I going to do about staying connected with the people who are my friends and everything? Well, the good news is that in this day and age, we have cell phones and email, and well, hey, if Facebook can still survive for another 20 or 30 years, then we still have Facebook. And yeah, we can still be connected with the ones who are good people in our life after high school, and those are good tools to have. The cell phones, email, and Facebook. And yeah, I'm very grateful to be living in this day and age where I've been able to do that. And I am very grateful as well with how my life has turned out. And you know, I think back to how I have been for pretty much my whole life. I really have been the nonconformist in a number of ways, and I guess you could say that I have a strong personality. And you know, I just tell myself that if there are certain people out there who are giving me a hard time about being a Christian or a music historian, then you know, I don't care. I really don't care, because I do not ever want to get into a destructive lifestyle. And there have only been very few musicians and bands from the last 30 years that I've really gotten into, but I know how there's a lot of modern music that is over loud, and there's a lot of modern music with a lot of filthy words in it, and it's just not my thing. You know, I really am a music historian, and yeah, I prefer the older music, and you know, I try to stick with the music that is clean, and I'm happy with it. That's who I truly am. And like I've said here, I hope that you can remember who you truly are, and to not let these critic people get to you. The temporary people who don't live with us. Try to remember to not let them get to you, and remember who you truly are, and be strong every day and standing up for yourself and doing the right thing against these people. That's the message that I wanted to share today, and I hope that you can take this with you every day of your life. And well, going forward, I still have a few ideas for some of these talking videos, and I may even consider creating a playlist on YouTube where you can find all of them very easily. And yeah, this has been a neat experience over the last few months, where I have been recording the most talking videos that I have created in years now. And yeah, let's just be safe on the road and take it one day at a time, and we will see what else I have to talk about, because I know that there are still a few ideas in here, and I would like to talk about those videos, and I would like to talk about those subjects, and then I would like to create some more videos. And yeah, there should be some good stuff coming in the near future, I think. So yeah, thank you again for watching this talking video. I hope you appreciated this. Be strong against the crowd and do the right thing. And I will see you all for another video really soon. Thank you.